We are live! Yes, this is Made in the Dungeon inside I.J.W. Welcome one, welcome all! We are live and we are back as Ridge Holland makes his way down to the Chaos Zone. Welcome one, welcome all. This is Made in the Dungeon inside I.J.W. within the Chaos Zone. I am your ring announcer, your commentator for this evening. I am Solomon Riker. It is my honour, my pleasure, my privilege to be right back with you as the shows roll on. We've got some newcomers inside the Chaos Zone tonight as Ridge Holland here making his way in, takes on Brooks Jensen tonight inside the Chaos Zone. Anything is possible. Welcome to Made in the Dungeon. We also have many qualifying matches tonight. We have got 2 more warriors, more beasts will join MVP and Nathan Frazier in the Warriors Way ladder match, and of course we will be having the Warriors Way Queens qualifiers. Indeed, they will be slaying it too as Brooks Jensen makes his way down to the Chaos Zone, their first singles match inside the Chaos Zone. Indeed, here Made in the Dungeon, this is going to be a hellfire of a night. I for one cannot wait. Everybody is welcome here, so welcome. We are back and we are moments away from being underway. I cannot wait. This is going to be a hell of a show, so let's get into this as the ref rings the bell. Here we go. Ridge Holland sending Jensen into the corner with a splash. Wasting no time is Ridge. Jensen slammed to the canvas here. Shot to the skull there by Ridge. Jensen is in trouble. Brooks Jensen to his feet now by Ridge Holland. Ridge Holland working the technical aspect of that arm there. Boom! Taking down Jensen, and Holland going to the top. I don't want to stop. Here comes Holland with an elbow drop. Cover like this. Will he put Jensen away? He will not. Kick out at 1 there by by Jensen. Ridge Holland going back to Brooks here. Brooks rolling out wise and smart here, but you're not safe on the outside. This is Made in the Dungeon, and here comes Holland with a lariat from behind and a sledgehammer to the spine, but Jensen pops up and hits Ridge with a bulldog there. Jensen now kick to the midsection, sets in Brooks. What's he got in mind? Ridge, should I say Ridge Holland in trouble. Power bomb. Oh, and a spinning batarang to the side of the ring by Brooks to Ridge Holland. Ridge Holland in trouble now as Brooks takes him apart, stomping, and another quick cover. Will it be referee position? Not even a 1 count there. Too slow on that mark is the referee. Now Holland to his feet and a shot to the skull by Brooks Jensen here. Look at this now, Jensen sending, oh, but Holland counters into the referee, goes Brooks. Oh, backbreaker, sidewalk slam, backbreaker, a spin out elbow by Holland. Brooks to his feet of his own accord here, look at this, oh, and a shot to the skull, hitting the post as he goes down, and a knee there by Ridge Holland. Ridge Holland looking for some more goodies here. The Stingers! Oh, but Brooks right in there, I think with a bear hug, but Holland breaks free. Holland breaks free. Oh, and Holland down, taking Brooks to the canvas. Oh, and Brooks, shoulder up at Tooo. To his feet now, into the barricade. Jensen counters here, has Holland. Oh, slamming Holland down to the steel, to the concrete. That'll hurt you. What the hell was that? Famous to Ridge Holland. Will it be? Oh, but Holland says not quite yet. Jensen back over to the side of the ring as Holland tries to make it to his feet. Another stinger stick here. They hurt you, but Holland spins out. Clothesline. Each one looking to put their opponent away. One count there by Jensen there. Kicking out, saying this is not yet over. Brooks being sent across the arena as Holland again, another one. Whoa, it will be used and the sting will be felt as Jensen Brooks takes the kendo stick to the body, to the head. Sting after sting by Ridge Holland. Ridge Holland now, what the hell is this? Oh, up and over goes Jensen Brooks with a spin out elbow for good measure by Ridge Holland. Ridge Holland has the upper hand here. Brooks is in trouble, wrenching that neck there is Ridge Holland and smashing down that arm and a shot to the skull, to the jaw and a knee. Oh, Regal-like through the skull of Jensen Brooks, and Ridge Holland now just continuing the beatdown. He is a brawler, he is a bruiser. Could it be now? Is this it? Yo! It is not. Holland believing he had it too, but Jensen Brooks Jensen fighting out. Oh! To the ribs and to the spine, that sledgehammer. Oh, these are standard rules here at Made in the Dungeon. Referee may have to call this because Ridge is in a loop here. Shot after shot after shot. Holy hell. Brooks fighting out. Must be in excruciating pain after Ridge stuck in some form of loop over and over and over to the ribs, to the body. Oh, and Brooks Jensen repaying the favour here to Ridge Holland, but Ridge. Oh my, would that be? Would that be? It is, and just like that, popping up Spanish Fly goes Jensen Brooks, and Ridge Holland picks the victory here tonight live at Made in the Dungeon. What an opener this be! We're just getting started here tonight, live at Made in the Dungeon. Ridge Holland taking on Jensen Brooks, two newcomers inside the Chaos Zone. What an opening match. They performed, they battled, they bruised. The Warriors are alive tonight. Yes, they be. Up next, we have I.J.W taking on Tegan Knox right there. You've seen it first. That is what we've got, and that is what is about to drop. That is what is about to go down. I.J.W, Tegan Knox stepping in to the Chaos Zone. Here we go. The Warriors are definitely awake. The Warriors are definitely singing as I.J.W is ready for this. I.J.W, we've seen her before. Don't believe we've seen Tegan Knox. So let's just say this is Tegan Knox's debut inside the Chaos Zone. We may have seen them in the Warriors Rumble, but not one-on-one. We've seen Ivy Nile before. She's very dominant, very powerful. She is a true, pure warrior. And she's about to step in against Tegan Nox. Or is Tegan Nox about to step in against her? We're going to find out as Tegan Nox debuts here against Ivy Nile. Here comes Nox. Nile waiting, ready. Anything is possible here as Tegan makes her way down to the Chaos Zone. She seems ready, and so does the universe. Listen to the song. Tegan Nox ready to face Ivy Nile. Opening contest was, holy hell, this is our second bout of the show. I'm ready for this one. I don't know about you, but I'm definitely ready. We have 2 qualifiers tonight. Brace yourself, because this is going to be a hell of a show. And of course, we got a sneaky surprise later on this week for you, because we are hot and we are heavy. Here we go. Ring that bell, ref. Let it be. Nox and Nile lock up. Tegan takes the upper hand here against Nile. Wait a minute. Nile, Ivy Nile counters there. Takes the leg, takes the knee from Tegan. That knee looks to be taped up already. Oh, and Nile with a forearm and some vicious shots to Tegan Nox. Holy hell. Nile taking down Nox here. Nile in control, the dominant one. Referee trapped here. Referee getting caught in the crossfire as Nile showing off the strength. Referee, get the hell out of there. Get to safety, ref. Nile's on her. Oh, but Tegan with a quickness there by Nox. Oh, but Nile right back to it. Back and forth here. And Ivy Nile taking Tegan back to the corner, doing what she wanted to do. And what did she want to do? She wanted to make you... Oh, feel the pain! Because as the dragon speaks, pain will entertain. Nile back on top now as she takes the beat down to Tegan. Nox is in trouble here. Look at this wrench in the arm now, trying to pop it out of the socket. Tegan's going to feel that. Tegan rolling out, but also Nile is on the outside looking for something. Is Nile? Oh, a steel chair to the skull of Tegan Nox. Welcome. But Tegan popping, locking and dropping with a quickness. Back on top to Ivy Nile. Oh, wait a minute. There's a back and forth and Tegan comes out on top. Nox is in control now and a knee popping through the skull of Ivy Nile. Ivy Nile to her feet. And we're on a corner. There's a chair to the spine by Nox. Nile's feeling this. Ivy Nile, the sparks are flying here. Tegan Nox, Hurricane Rana there, flying through the sky. Holy hell, and just like that, Nile, Nile counters, sending Tegan across the arena here. The back and forth between these warriors. Nile, on the concrete there. By Ivy Nile to Tegan Nox. Tegan going to feel it yet again. Oh, going to feel it. Oh, my. That is solid steel concrete. Steel on top, concrete below. Oh, Tegan back to her feet. Nile down. The quickness of Tegan Nox may help her here. We do not know. Tegan looking for a table here. Ivy Nile saying, not on my watch, as Tegan tastes the steel. Well, you know what it says. Kneel to the steel. Ivy Nile back, but Tegan counters. Suplex, but Nile counters and back to that leg goes Ivy Nile, targeting Tegan Nox's taped up leg, perhaps something from before, but the Warrior's wounds never heal. But the Warriors step to battle. Ivy Nile coming in hot here with a sledgehammer, but Nox shutting her down. Does not want to taste that. Oh, bouncing Nile's skull off the apron there, sending Nile back in to the ring as Tegan looks under. Oh, we're going to hear the sting, but Nile says no, shutting it down. Oh, submission hold, referee in perfect position, but sadly we can't see. Tegan countered out. She did not tap. Knees to the skull. What the hell is this? Tegan with a choke slam to Ivy Nile. Could it be? It is not. Nile says no. As Nile kicks out a choke slam from the repertoire of Tegan Nox. That was interesting. From the newcomer, from the rookie. This is Tegan Nox's debut. She's fired up after a few stingers. Ivy Nile looks to be in trouble here. From the newcomer, Tegan Nox here in the corner. Again, a choke slam by Tegan Nox. Will the second be? No, but Nile is a fighter. Nile saying no to her feet of her own accord. Tegan Nox kick to the midsection, off the ropes here. Oh, shining wizard, working the magic. Will it be? Oh, Nile stands strong. Tegan Nox back to the stinger stick. She gonna taste, oh, to the back of the skull and the lower spine. Ivy Nile gonna taste some more wizard magic. Tegan Nox relentless to Ivy Nile, and Tegan gets the fall. Holy hell, Nile would not be vanquished, but Tegan did not give up. Holy hell. Welcome, Tegan Nox. And should I also say, please forgive me, welcome Brooks Jensen and welcome Ridge Holland to the Chaos Zone. Give it up for Tegan Nox. Oh my, and of course give it up for Ivy Nile. Yes, up next, third fall, third contest, third bout of the evening. Do it for me. Do it for me. We have the active, the legend, lives on. The steel, the animal, the dragon, and the piper. Oh, this is going to be good. The legends live on, and this, if you've guessed it, is a Warriors Way ladder match qualifier as the dragon makes his way down to the Chaos Zone. I cannot wait for this. Yes, please. The dragon has awakened. Elia Dragunov. Not sure what that is around the dragon's waist, but the dragon is never far from gold. And if the dragon lets pain entertain, if the dragon breathes fire tonight and stands strong, then of course the dragon will be closer to gold than the dragon knows. This is the one, the qualifier, the third qualifier. We also have MVP. We also have Nathan Frazier. They have also qualified for the Warriors Way ladder match, and we have yet to begin the second Warrior Way ladders match qualifier for the Warrior Queens. I cannot wait for that one. I cannot wait for that one. And yes, I know, ladies first, gentlemen of the gentlemen, I do apologise, but they will rock, they will roll. And of course you can also say we're saving the best to last. Oh baby, yes. Ho, 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 ho. Listen to the universe as the legend lives on, making, you could say, because it has yet to be, but it has always been, time after time after time. But the animal Steel has been released. George the Animal Steel making his debut inside I.J.W within the Chaos Zone, and of course alongside this man making his debut, the Piper, Rowdy Piper. The legends sing loud, the honour, the kindness, the care, the respect. These are the ones we bow to. And of course, we kneel and we bow to the dragon. I cannot wait for this. This is going to be history in the making. One of these three warriors will qualify for the Warriors Way ladder match. I cannot wait to see. Will it be the Piper? Will it be the Animal Steel? Or will it be the Dragon? This is going to be interesting. This is going to be very, very interesting. As the Piper, Rowdy Piper, makes his way down, and the universe sing. Here we go, moments away. Please do it for us, ref. Please ring it. Let me hear you, because I want to hear you. Oh, I'm excited for this one. There it is. There goes the bell. Oh, and the Piper and the Dragon lock up. The Steel. Oh, knee to the midsection. Here comes the Animal taking down the Piper. Dragon to his feet now. Piper in trouble. George the Animal Steel has Roddy Piper. Shot to the back. Here comes the Dragon. As the Animal up against the ropes as the Dragon, but the Piper from behind taking the Dragon up against the ropes now. Look at this now. Oh, but the Dragon counters. Elia Dragunov coming right back to Roddy Piper here. Oh, but the Animal. George the Animal back in it with a headbutt to the back of the Dragon. Takes control of the Piper in the corner. Takes control of the Dragon with a splash. Is he buying him? Oh! The Steel, George the Animal Steel in control here, bouncing the Dragon's skull and sending the Piper into the corner. Piper now, oh! The Steel, what the hell is this? George the Animal Steel taking control of the Dragon and the Piper, but the Piper got the best of the Animal, taking down George. Oh, that Dragon now firing towards the Piper as George the Animal Steel takes a moment on the outside. The Dragon now taking it to the Piper. Roddy Piper in the corner, taking a moment as, oh, the Dragon with a weapon, but George the Animal Steel just rights and lefts here. Cannonball-like hands is the Animal. He is massive, George the Animal Steel. Oh, and a headbutt to the Dragon. The Dragon versus the Animal Steel. You thought you'd never see that. Piper with a trash can. The Animal on top, elbow-like to the Dragon. Piper on the outside. He's got to get in. Not even a 1 count there. Piper smart, breaking that up now. But the animal is on the attack to Piper. Oh, Roddy Piper breaks out. A drop kick by the Dragon, taking advantage here. Oh, not even a 1 count. Each warrior trying to pick up the victory. Nice and quick here. Nice and quick. Oh, the animal taking down Piper with a clubbing lariat, taking the head from the skull, but the Dragon breaking up that submission. I don't believe submissions count in this contest, in this fight here. Dragon in the corner, Piper doing some redecorating here. Oh, but George the Animal Steel gonna taste it. Oh, gonna let Piper taste the hammer as the drop kick collides with the animal. The Dragon with a clubbing blow to the skull of George the Animal Steel, working on the leg now. It's cutting down George the Animal Steel. Here comes a Roddy Piper now. Oh, a low blow to the Dragon, says Roddy Piper. And George the Animal Steel taking yet again control of the Dragon, and the Piper off the low blow by Roddy Piper. He just gets there. The animal could have tasted victory there. That was a close one. Smart and wise by the animal. Roddy Piper now clubbing below. Axe handle, double axe handle to the spine, and a sledgehammer to the spine and the ribs of the animal. Did not faze him. Luthen's press here by Roddy Piper to George the Animal Steel. Here comes the Dragon. Elia back in now. Gonna taste it. No, he's not. He's not eating that sledgehammer. He's got the upper hand on the Piper. Kick to the midsection here. Oh! Cheese grating the skin as George the Animal Steel looks for some implements of destruction on the outside, and a lariat turning Roddy Piper inside out by the Dragon. The Dragon now with a sledgehammer to the ribs again and again to Piper. Oh, the ribs of the animal. Again and again and again. He knows the animal needs more beat downs, but the animal comes right back with a frenzy to the Dragon again, trying to break open the skull of Ilya Dragunov. Roddy Piper now taking advantage as the animal suplex indeed, as Dragunov takes a moment to the outside. The animal with a 1 count there. Piper, more damage needs to be done. Here comes Ilya Dragunov as Piper steps to the outside. Has George the Animal Steel with a DDT. Here comes the trash can by Piper. What the hell is Dragunov doing? He's looking for something. Piper in the way. Oh! Constantine! Holy hell! What the hell is this? Piper taking advantage, but the Dragon still about with a lariat to the back of the skull of Roddy Piper to his feet, taking a beat down from the Dragon. Oh, and a lariat turns him inside out. The Dragon stands tall here against the Piper, and the Animal Steel now just grating the skin from the face of George the Animal Steel and wrenching the neck of Roddy Piper. Holy hell, this has been a back and forth here. This has been fire. There goes, a sledgehammer to the face of the Animal Steel. Piper on the outside, dazed and confused. Will it be? But Piper just gets there. Sending Dragunov off the ropes here. Oh, sleeper! Oh, but the animal. George the Animal Steel breaking it up. Piper could have put the Dragon to sleep. Guillotine to the Piper by George the Animal Steel. On the outside goes Steel. Piper to his feet now. George with a ladder. Implements of destruction here. And Piper beating the knee down of the Dragon, trying to cut him down. The steel sends the Piper into the corner. Dragon back in. The Dragon now also in trouble by the hands of George the Animal Steel. Again, the Animal stands strong. Beating down the Dragon, and Piper also in the corner. Oh, but Piper taking out the Animal at the knee. The Dragon in trouble as he takes the trash can off the skull and to the body. Piper now vicious. Oh, but the Dragon counters out. Did not want that to the face with a suplex to Piper and a DDT for good measure. Look out for the Animal. The Animal's about. George the Animal Steel with a hammerlock. That chicken wing locked in there to the Dragon, wearing him down. But the Dragon fights out. George the Animal Steel into the corner. Piper from behind. Shot to the back. Look at that. Sends. And a running knee. Triple H like to the skull of the Dragon. Has the damage been done? Oh, it is not quite. As Ilya Dragunov stays in it. The Animal now. Oh, frenzy out of the corner. Piper was not expecting that. Holy hell, the Animal is on fire as the Dragon watches on. Wait a minute, the Dragon lying in wait here. A DDT to George the Animal Steel. Piper to his feet now. The Animal in. Oh! Good night, Piper. Sleep of the Dragon. The Dragon again, standing tall, putting Piper down, putting the Animal down, but a 1 count. George the Animal Steel, did he just kick out at 1? He just kicked out. What the hell are we witnessing? Piper to his feet now by Dragunov. Dragunov with a suplex. George the Animal Steel on the outside. Piper rolling free. Here comes the Animal. Frenzy time yet again to the Dragon. George is on fire. The Dragon in trouble, but Piper whiplashing the steel. Whiplashing George the Animal Steel. The Dragon rolling out. George the Animal Steel sent off the ropes. Hip toss by Roddy Piper here. Breaking the arm of the Animal. Oh, the Animal is in trouble. Look out to the... Wait a minute, the Animal dodged it. No, he didn't. Oh! Holy hell. The skull of the Animal. Oh! The Dragunov spearing the Piper and taking down the Animal with a shot to the spine. Could that be enough damage? It is not. The Animal Steel stays in it. George the Animal Steel still fights strong here. Piper to his feet. The Dragon encouraging the Animal to get up. Here comes Piper, met with a beatdown by Ilya. Look out, look out. Uppercut to the Piper. Piper rolling back out yet again, and George the Animal Steel breaking the wing of the Dragon here. Could this be? The Dragon appears to be bleeding. It is not. The Dragon lives on. I think the Dragon is busted wide open here. I'm not surprised. Piper down. Dragon to his feet. George the Animal Steel with a steel chair. Living to the steel. Who's going to get it? Oh, Piper's going to get it after he sent in the Animal to the back of the skull and to the knee. Piper counters. Drop Toho in the Piper. Drop Toho in the Animal. Shot to the spine. Midsection. Oh, but the Animal breaking it up. Piper down here. Headbutt to the Dragon. Clubbing blow to the spine of the Dragon. What the hell is this? By George. Oh, caving in the skull. The sleeper. The sleeper. Can the Piper put the animal to sleep? Can he do it? Referee, perfect position. Did he put the animal to sleep? I think he did. Now he just needs to cover him. Now he just needs to cover him to the spine. The dragon, dazed and confused. Sent off the ropes by Piper. Hip toss. Dragon on the outside. Animal on the outside. Dragon hip tossed. But the dragon, a 1 count. The 1 count. The dragon kicks out at 1. As Piper continues the beatdown. This match is off the chain. George the Animal Steel yet again with the steel chair. Piper counters, Piper counters. Oh, looking for a bulldog, but the dragon shuts it down. In the ring goes Piper. The animal looking to follow. I do believe the animal doing something. Piper counters the dragon. Shot to the midsection. Jawbreaker by the dragon as he counters. George the Animal Steel has the dragon guillotine. Piper from behind here. Taking the animal in. Oh, busting the tail of the dragon, of the animal. But the animal, George, kicks out. Holy hell. That was not pretty. The dragon with a steel chair. George the Animal with that wing, that chicken wing, that hammerlock there to Piper, but the dragon breaks it free. As the animal now does Elia sending the animal to the ropes. What is Elia looking for? Elia looking for something. Oh! Holy hell! Good night! Wait a minute, the dragon was interrupted by the animal. The animal trying to rip the dragon's face off. George the Animal Steel working the legs of the dragon. Roddy Piper on the outside, the dragon to the outside. George the Animal Steel looking for a trash can here. George the Animal Steel again, breaking the wing of the dragon here. Piper now sent in. Oh! Sent in off the barricade by the animal. George the Animal Steel has been dominating this contest right here. Piper has the animal off into the corner here. Piper with a sledgehammer now. The dragon still on the outside to the midsection of the animal. Goes Piper into the face of George the Animal Steel again to the midsection. The animal, George, oh, and again! Oh, to the dragon as well for good measure. Could it be? Oh, the dragon gets the shoulder up. Oh my, Piper to his feet with the dragon. Will he put the dragon to sleep? George the Animal Steel is on the outside. Will the dragon go to... Is the dragon? The dragon sleeps. Oh, Roddy Piper. Roddy Piper joins MVP and Nathan Frazier in the Warriors Way ladder match. Holy hell! What did we just witness? A triple threat qualifier. The dragon, the animal, and the Piper. Holy hell, we just witnessed it. Oh my, oh my, you're damn right. Up next we have, wow, that was only the third contest of the evening. My oh my, give it up for the dragon, give it up for the animal, and your victor, Rowdy Piper, joins MVP, and Nathan Frazier, yes. Made in the Dungeon rolls on, as next we have Akira Tozawa taking on Finn Balor in a very, very interesting little bit of magic kind of match. We will return, don't go anywhere, as Made in the Dungeon rolls on. We will be right back after these wild, twisted messages. I'll see you then. I'll see you then.